Hello and welcome to the Anything and Everything podcast.
Welcome.
Hello and welcome. Sorry about that.
Well, that's a great way to start it off.
That's a great way to start off.
You want to put that in the middle again?
What, you think people want to fucking hear you? Yeah, no, neither of us are allowed to kick that.
Trey.
I am a cow. Hello. Where are you and what have you done with my children?
I thought you just,
Hello.
called yourself a cow.
Hello, I am a cow.
Ugh.
We are here, and I don't know what happened to your children. I'm very sorry. I hope you find them someday.
We all want to know at this point.
It is now 2 streams. I've been accused of something involving children. Not looking good for me.
No, not at all.
Nice hair.
Thank you.
Fucking Anne of Green Gables.
I feel more of Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
You would like to.
I would.
Sadly, that's really not what's happening.
I really
here.
wouldn't want to. Pearl Jam sucks.
No, you. Well,
I'll go on that tangent.
all right,
later.
you didn't have to go that far, but
No,
you are entitled to your wrong opinion.
I was at my friend's house and we were just talking, and then pretty much the whole time, toward the very end of hanging out with them, they're just like, "Have you ever straightened your hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, multiple times." And they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take that off." Oh well.
Well, I am only worth $6.
To be fair, I got the cheapest one. They're the exact same as the $10 ones.
I'm only worth $6. To be fair, I got the cheapest ones.
Well, no, they're not the cheapest. But I looked at these compared to a $10 set. They're the exact fucking same. And still wondering that question.
Who is who? I think I'm a cow asks. I'm Trey, and that's Patrick.
Hello.
Happy belated St. Patty's Day. Paddies, not patties.
Yee.
You.
Me.
You're driving, right?
Exactly.
Nope.
I am 21.
Do you think one
so I
beer
can
is going to
Please tell me you're driving. For the sake of my sanity, tell me you're driving. Thank you.
But yeah, she's just like, "Oh, can I straighten it now?" And I was out of fucks to give, so I'm like, "Sure." And then today I just woke up, brushed it, because she's like, "Oh, you should brush it and comb it so you can come to class again like this." Oh, hi, Cake.
Hey, Cake, what's going on, man?
And so I was like, "Oh, fuck it, why not?" And this is the result. It's not too bad, no.
You would like to think so. You was at the club, bottoms up, when I first met you. You're goddamn right it was. Face down, ass up, that's my policy.
Person is in the YouTube chat. Oh, wow.
Person
Yeah.
is... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm doing both on YouTube.
Put
That away. Drink that off camera. Thank you.
I'm legal, I can drink this.
I mean, you're right.
I'm 21. I bought it myself with her money.
So she bought it yourself.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. How have you been? Been a week.
No, not here. It's good. Funny story actually.
Oh,
It
God.
just happened before you walked in.
Oh, great.
So, house across the street from mine
Mhm.
got broken into by the previous owner. Or we think the previous owner. I think it was the previous owner. And so the cops have been coming around every
Yeah, I've
day
been
to
noticing.
interview him. Are they back?
There are 2 cop cars out there.
Fuck them. Okay,
Fuck them.
here's my fucking story, kiddos.
Sit your asses down. You're about to learn a thing.
Oh, hi, Cake. Cake is now in the YouTube chat. They sit there. Cops are sitting, literally blocking in our driveway. Like, they... on the side of the street that says, no parking anytime. They're parked on that side of the street, blocking our driveway. So,
Should get the cops on them.
too bad they're all corrupt. Is it
legal
legal?
to
Is it
trade
true? He looks like 16.
He's not drinking
I'm not
anything.
drinking,
He's
so-
drinking mountain. He's drinking the mountain.
I'm drinking iced tea.
McMountain. I am 21. Turned that last week if you didn't see that podcast
You need
episode.
to stop.
Just tell him.
you need to stop.
Trey is 20. So.
I am 20. Thank you for saying I look 16. I will now go.
Kill yourself.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah. So they keep coming by and checking on us, and that was the story. House got broken into.
Solid. I almost died.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot. They've got 3 signs: one in the front yard, one on the door, and one on a window. No trespassing. Because that clearly worked so well the first time.
Ah, yes. I almost died going to work one day.
Okay.
I was driving, and the way I go to work is it's like a winding road right by the river.
Whoa, you're just gonna call me a cow? Yes. Yes. I mean, that is your name. You are a cow.
You declare it yourself.
You declare.
Man. But
I
it's,
do declare.
I was driving, and then I looked over for a hot second, and then all of a sudden my wheel bumped up the curb. It gets better, don't worry. So half my van's up on there, and I turn the wheel like all the way this way, this close to hitting a telephone pole. Then I turn it all the way back in like a split second, this close from hitting a car, hit the curb again, all four wheels, and just went around. The car is miraculously okay somehow, just a little scratches on the tire, but I'm alive. As much of a shame as that is for you.
Darn, that's real.
Fuck. Fuck. Remy, sit. Remy, speak.
Remy, sit.
Fuck.
Remy, speak.
Fuck. But yeah, Trey just turned 20. March 1st. I turned 21.
Why are we keep talking about this? This is not like the fourth time we've talked about our ages.
We need to disclose that. It's just you can edit that out, right?
Stop being an alcoholic.
Can you edit that out?
No, this is live.
So yeah, I see you still have the same three.
Same three albums. Yep. Red Metaphor, No PH. Inner Circle Avenue, Glass Castle, Glass Galaxy.
That's a Linkin Park song.
Castle of Glass is the Linkin Park song. Oh, okay. And then this is the last one. I believe it's Little Bo Pete's World of Beats, available on SoundCloud. Yes, Kate. Yes, disembodied voice.
You guys are fat Lincoln Rat.
We are fat Lincoln rats.
Lincoln Rat.
Rat and Link.
Fat Lincoln Rat.
Yep.
I think that's what, like, there's actual Rhett and Link, therefore we are just Lincoln Rhett.
Lincoln. we are the opposite. Yeah.
Good mythical morning.
I'd be Rhett. I'm the tall one.
That's fine. I'll be Link. I'll be the cool one. Shut up, Anna Green Gables. Alright, so what's been going on? What's new, Pussycat?
What's new, Pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What?
The disembodied voice is trying to feed us.
Feed me, Seymour.
Well, this is already off to a great start for a podcast. We're late and we have nothing to talk about.
I mean, we'll get there. No?
We'll get there. I'm gonna browse Twitter for stories.
Ooh, that's a fun segment.
Here's a portion of this podcast where Trey ignores everything and looks at his phone.
Speaking of Linkin Park,
on Reddit and look at the entitled parents pages.
No. Oh, that would actually be a fun one.
It's actually really fucking funny.
If you look on Twitter, I'll look on Reddit. Trey has a subreddit, if you didn't know.
I believe it is at the beginning of the ending of every podcast, r/ThinkLink99 on Reddit. And follow me on YouTube if you're not already, youtube.com/user/Lincoln5622. Follow me on Twitter at ThinkLink99. Follow him on Twitter at PDillyStyle. And there's one more. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ThinkLink99.
The thing we mostly stream.
Steal content from Reddit. Exactly, Kate.
Exactly, that's the best thing. Okay, the r/green text is one of my favorite ones.
You gotta be careful with some of those green tags.
I know.
Where's Hanging? I'm gonna text Hanging and tell him we're live because that boy has missed so many podcasts. Yo, we live for the podcast. Oh god.
Did you not break your shit?
Boy.
Girl.
Boy. I was reading Cake's message. Oh yeah, took my guitar to Alan to get it worked on.
Oh, how's it work?
It's been a week and it's still not worked on.
Do you expect anything less?
It's been 2 weeks.
Do you expect anything less from Alan?
No, but I've also been there helping, so I mean I expect nothing less from the two of us.
It also works.
But after trying to help him, I now know how to do it myself, so the next time I go to do anything like that, I'm just going to do it myself.
What have you done?
I'm putting pickups on it, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is put some new pots on it, some more potentiometers and shit on it. Proof.
Take a photo of all
the
this.
proof is on my Twitch.
Nani.
Nani.
So Kate and I today, we went to Lunar Station up in Toledo.
Of course you did.
And there's
Patrick's a hippie.
hardcore.
I looked at my laptop thinking that's where the camera was, so I just kind of went, Patrick's a hippie.
Don't worry, Trey's a pre-alcoholic.
I've stopped. You guys don't stop. You're literally as you going.
As you going. And they have a little clearance rack of like what's random shit. They had a thing that is, test tube rack with little shot test tubes in it. Really cool. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to my podcast.
It's rainbow.
Proof. I think you lying, boy.
Just take a photo of all of it. Take a photo of us.
I'll hide my face.
She'll run.
It's my shoulder and your whatever that fucking face is.
It's my face, man.
It's my face. Alright.
Why don't you slam it on your laptop? That's how things breaks
This
open.
is a fucking 6-year-old laptop. I need an excuse to get a new one.
You pedophile.
That's not how that works.
Thank you.
What, you don't
Because
answer?
apparently he doesn't listen to me anymore.
When have I ever?
Don't listen to
followed me.
either.
No.
The tables have turned.
I don't think that's how it works.
Aha! If I speak enough and don't give you the chance to, I am correct.
No!
Ah!
No!
No! Hey, Kimo-John, how you doing, man? Welcome to the podcast.
Podcast.
The podcast. It's the podcast.
And everyone just
And
leave.
everyone left.
We'll just talk to no one. Even you. Disembodied voice can go. Ugh.
Fuck, there was something I wanted to talk about.
Proud of you.
Huh?
Said proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh, one of the other things Kate and I got, not from Lunar Station, we went to the game room.
Oh, of course you did.
That's where we got those for you. And they had, because she was going to get me the D&D magic item cards, which are like $30. But turns out,
You know you have to pay rent, right?
I am paying for it. Anywho, it's, we got this thing that was like $10 cheaper, obviously.
Okay.
It's like a wet pen mat that has like the square tiles for D&D.
Oh.
So I can go through and map things out a little easier, which will be helpful this upcoming session.
That's an old pick. I know you're lying to me. Alright, hang it, fine. Don't come watch the podcast.
He can go fuck himself.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Why not?
He's 12.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forget, you have the weirdest demographic. I just started watching him, already cringing so much. How old are you?
Well, and I'm already cringing so much. Him? He's in middle school.
Middle school, grab a piece of pop. A piece of pop.
You want to try that again?
No, I don't. Well, I'm just gonna stop right now.
There you go. Why are 6 people watching this?
Because we are funny sometimes.
Oh, yes, sometimes.
Yeah, the keyword.
Yet, one of these times, one of those times.
One of these times.
Is not one of these times.
Fuck! What is pop? Oh my god.
What is pop?
Do you say soda
What
or
is
pop?
love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Do you say soda or pop?
I say both.
Same. I'm 13.
Like, it really depends. What? Wait, what's the fucking what's that meme saying? Wow, I'm 13 and this is deep. I didn't see his thing, so like I thought you
Almost.
were like, almost. So you're 12. What I'm hearing is you're 12, almost 13. No, yeah, I say both depending on like the situation. Like if I'm like, hey, I want a glass of pop. Like I would say pop. I'm 14 and this is deep. What the hell, Dre? Why didn't you tell me you were streaming? Boy!
You just
Disappointed.
You just dated yourself, and that thing's only been like a year or two old.
Dated?
You did it again.
Also, I have to date myself because no one else will.
I could have told you that. Not even yourself will. Guess I'll just die.
I guess. Yeah, was that Harold meme?
Yeah.
Guess I'll die. What's been going on in the world?
In the world?
In the world.
Shootings.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. The PewDiePie thing.
Oh yeah.
In Australia, in New Zealand, actually, Christchurch, New Zealand, the guy shot up. What was it? Was it a school or just?
I think it was a church.
It was a mosque.
Mosque. Okay. My birthday is on the 23rd of this March. Hey, that's next week. This week. Happy early birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birth.
Happy birth. Happy birth. But yeah. Yeah, that's Saturday. Cool. But the thing I was actually interested in seeing was how the media was gonna react because it's a big name YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
They
it's
actually
that YouTuber that.
And it's that YouTuber, yeah. But it was actually pretty like on PewDiePie's side for once, from what I've seen. Everyone's actually pretty much like really saying it was someone of his community, but then acknowledging that he has separated himself from this. Like,
well, I think it's also because like right after there's been like one news source. I saw it on Facebook, like a bunch of screenshots from Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a news source that said did attack PewDiePie, but has said, oh, the YouTuber has said that like this isn't what his fans should do. Distance himself and pretty much like, yeah, they shouldn't do that, so here's this instead. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other YouTubers and a bunch of other just people on Twitter.
I seen it on Twitter.
Supported them
following him
with that.
With his tweet replies and things.
But that's pretty much, it sucks, man. Like, if anyone did that for like almost any reason, it depends on how the media. It's always going to be depending on how the media perceives it. It's like if he ran in there and said something about praise Allah or something like that, or
it would have,
it would have been a whole religious thing. And now that it's just people suck.
Well, you can't fault a guy for being liked by shitty people if he doesn't agree. Exactly, like it's not. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like you can't fault PewDiePie for this. Christchurch though got gun control done in a day after it happened.
Damn.
And yet it has taken America. How many? When was Sandy Hook? Fucking 4 years?
Yickers.
Maybe more? No, it's actually more. Isn't it 5 years
I
now?
thought it was
Sandy Hook's going on 5 years?
2013 or 2012.
So, okay, so
I feel like it was
5 or 6 years then?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, then again, we also had Obama working on whatever he was working on, Trump working on the border wall, then now
so what are we talking about? I am confused. There was a shooting at a mosque in Christchurch, New Zealand, and the guy, while shooting, just kind of yelled or said things about subscribe to PewDiePie.
Ooh.
And basically just making himself look or appear as a PewDiePie supporter to tarnish PewDiePie's name. So it was a pretty big, devastating thing for Christchurch. Obviously, thoughts and prayers. But
Says the atheist.
Also for the YouTube community because it reflects poorly once again on them. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Politics. America's shit happened.
Doesn't help with the leader being a businessman. Other than, and
it doesn't also help that the fucking Democratic Party has the goddamn Hunger Games of candidates this year.
Who's all? Is it what? Bernie, Hillary?
Hillary's not running again.
Oh, she's not. Oh,
Bernie is also, I don't think, running.
I heard he was.
I don't think he's announced yet.
Okay.
I think he's still. I think people are thinking he's going to run, but I don't think he's announced yet. Beto just announced. The senator candidate last year for Texas.
Bernie has announced.
Bernie has announced? Okay. Okay,
so Bernie
Beto.
That's my next D&D character.
Bernie
Beto is going to be an old
he's
man
a raging socialist.
A druid that believes in true passion.
A good start. Is a druid and also a paladin together.
throws birds everywhere.
He announced a
Cleric.
long time
cleric.
ago. Okay. I wasn't sure if he actually announced or if he was just kind of beating around the bush and being, Bernie. But
Being Bernie.
being Bernie.
I think he was the front runner. I think he
Okay.
announced first.
And then there's the, so it's Bernie Beto, and then somebody else just announced. I mean, there's the Starbucks guy,
Yeah.
but he's independent actually.
Yeah.
So he's not playing.
No, he's not. But he's got very leftist views for a independent. So people are actually pissed at him for running because they're pissed at him and not the other 15 Democratic candidates for running, because he's going to siphon off the Democratic votes and allow Trump to win again. Again, not the other 15 Democratic candidates going to siphon off the votes from each other.
To be fair, didn't that also happen in the Republican Party? There was like a shit ton of people running for the Republican.
There was 15 at this time.
15, because there was Trump, there
During-
was the neurosurgeon guy, I think,
Wait, during
Um,
this year's election?
Ted Cruz, yeah, 2016.
2016.
Yeah, 2016 election. Yeah, so it was
Cruz,
the
Rubio,
Ohio governor. There was Kasich,
Trump, Kasich,
Christie.
old
Chris
guy,
Christie.
Chris Christie.
Honestly, I would have preferred Chris Christie over
Like-
any of the other candidates. I would have preferred
He
Christie.
was the most tolerable.
He was the
most
most knowledgeable.
Also,
He was like the only Republican candidate who knew what the fuck he was talking about.
who's the brain surgeon guy?
I know, right? That was already like a good chunk, and then they somehow whittled down to Trump.
Well, they whittled down to Rubio, Cruz, Kasich,
And
and
Trump.
Trump.
And then it was
And then
Cruz and Trump.
Trump's
and then
mouth
Trump.
whittled it down to himself and
Mhm.
Clinton. And then Clinton whittled it down to herself by paying off all the other candidates so that she could win, thinking she would win. And then she didn't.
To be fair, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Like, I remember...
That's
Kasich,
Technically,
Kasich was
she
the best
did
Republican.
win.
That's true. I would agree. Actually, Kasich was the best.
Kasich can't even lead Ohio.
My...
Ohio's not doing as worse off as some of the other fucking places.
Florida.
We're not Illinois or Michigan.
Or Florida man.
Or
At
Florida.
least we have money in our economies
and clean water.
and clean water. Cleaner.
Really?
We have
Clean.
legally clean.
Toledo?
We have legally clean water.
But...
Toledo, don't boil your water.
Yeah,
You'll make
obviously,
it worse.
Finley's been doing it too, like having to boil water every
No.
once in a while.
During
yeah, no,
the
but-
water crisis, we
yeah.
were it was going to make it worse if we boiled it.
Exactly, okay, legally clean. It's not actually clean, and it smells like shit, but
Water's
it's
never
legally,
clean.
legally, it's clean. Oh,
But... Yeah, so we have, what, this upcoming year is going to be, obviously, Trump.
so there's
Running.
Trump. I think Trump's the only Republican. I don't think anyone's running against Trump for the Republican vote.
Yeah. Most people don't, though.
And then there's not a lot of independent that I've seen. I've just seen Starbucks guy,
Starbucks man.
and then the rest is
Bernie
Can you turn on your
Hotspot.
hotspot and I can just look it up?
Bernie Boyle.
Bernie Beto.
Beto.
There's the vegan guy,
Oh,
the
boy.
black vegan guy, and I can't remember his name. I mean, he is. He's black and a vegan.
I know, you would think you would whittle it down quite far.
Well, I mean, and then there's the mom. I can't remember what she. There's the lady that got drunk.
Sarah Palin?
No, but equally terrible. There was the lady that got drunk during her announcement video on like Facebook Live, I think. And then fucking. I feel like someone could beat Trump in the primaries if they just said they were going to do what Trump does without being an asshole. I mean,
right. But I think the
Then you
asshole
get
part.
rid of the
it's
old
the
white
asshole
male
part
vote.
of Trump that
Got
is
him
letting
the-
him win, though.
yeah.
Like, no one would give a shit about his no one does give a shit about his policies. He's being an asshole and winning his vote. Because that, like, now with this border wall thing, every governor, every politician that isn't in Trump's pocket and sucking his dick at the same time have strongly protested against using the emergency funds
It's on.
towards the border wall.
Password of band is love.
And many people have gone out saying it's unconstitutional and breaks our checks and balances system for him to write an executive order calling an emergency
Mm-hmm.
to just build a border wall that we don't need.
Yeah.
It
So
also is going to put, like, it's 140 endangered species, like, more in risk because of the stupid wall.
mm.
Ugh.
Illegal immigration would not be a problem if we would improvise our immigration policies. You know, it really shouldn't take fucking 20 years to be legally immigrated into America, but what do I know? I'm a white guy. I was born here.
Cis white male.
I'm a
Gender
cis white.
scum.
I'm a cisgendered
Straight.
white male.
Yeah.
Do either of you want the mega gay bacon?
No,
I'll take it.
because I gotta go to the gym tonight.
I'll take it.
I don't even remember all the other candidates. Like, they just kept popping up. That was, like, the legal immigration isn't a problem. It hasn't been a problem for 10 years. It has steadily decreased. Yeah, you're right. It really isn't a
There you go.
problem.
Oh, sister?
Also, what's not a problem? Caravans coming from Colombia.
Hmm?
What the fucking, the migrant caravans that Fox News and Trump, so that Fox News keeps screaming about. They're not a thing. Our technology is so good that we can spot caravans coming from Colombia and A, not do anything about them there, or B, even be able to prepare to stop them via anything other than border wall.
There you go.
So that's dumb. That's a boy cried to wolf thing right there. Every time I go to the gym, if I use the elliptical, fucking Fox News is right there in front of me, and I go at like 8 o'clock. So it's either Sean Hannity or Tucker Carlson.
Great.
Nah, they stopped talking about those quickly. They stopped talking about it as soon as they got the emergency executive order, the national emergency, because they were trying to rile people up to do that. Good old Tucker and Sean. God, what a duo.
How long are you gonna be at the gym?
I'm not hanging out with you after I get home from the gym.
I was gonna say, 'cause I'm gonna see if I was gonna see if maybe Christian was free. Then we could all do
He
something.
might be, but I have to work in the morning.
I mean, we have an 8 a.m.
That's cool, so do I. It's called work. And I have to do a project because my coworker's not doing anything. It's the name Josh that just breeds stupid.
Yeah, you're right. You are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Alright. What else? What else to talk about?
What other bad things have happened?
What other shit is going on in the world? I'm trying to think of any game releases that come out.
One said he likes QAnon, and the other said illegal immigration is more than the
legal immigration is more change than humans are designed for. He likes wait, what's QAnon? Like questions and he just likes questions being anonymous?
Probably.
The other said legal immigration is more change than humans are designed for. Is it though? I mean, is it though? Yeah, no, it's dumb.
I mean, is it though?
Okay. I hit the button trying to pick this up.
Jeez.
I know how to podcast very well. I'm very good at my job. Shit. Well, I guess it's out there. Never look at that again with the paper go. Scoot, 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 scoot.
Yeah, Scoot, so you kicked the mic over.
Well,
again.
okay, Christian and I are going to the gym from...
Oh, you and Christian are?
Yeah, we're going to the
okay.
gym. We're going at 8. I mean, it depends. You can ask him if he wants to hang out. We'll see. I'll hang out. Rational Wiki QAnon.
Because then we could just chill at his house, play some gun game for a couple hours, and take off.
QAnon, also known as the Storm and Calm Before the Storm, is a conspiracy theory, popular meme, and right-wing fantasy. Good, my 3 favorite phrases. That originated in a series of incoherent posts on 4chan in 2017 by calling themselves QAnon, following the heels of similar bullshit such as... I love that bullshit is a highlighted term.
Yeah. I just want to say, if you look at the contents, there's number 1 is what? There's cannibals, kids, and Satan. QAnon. All aboard the crazy train. QAnon map dissection.
QAnon map dissection.
Stupid equals viral.
True. Inciting.
Violence.
Jesus Christ, you are a junior in college.
My eyes don't work. Real world Q clearance.
No, not that Stormy.
See also external links, notes, and references. So it's just like,
I love that you had to read the thing that's on every Wikipedia.
Exactly. Okay. Have you ever been the one to look at the contents of it and just be like, oh, okay, I want one of those, and just
Yes, I generally look at the C also and go, ah,
wouldn't you?
yes.
What would you have done?
What would Jesus do?
Something
Also-
better.
Not get into America.
He didn't.
I mean, he wouldn't.
He was
know
forcefully.
either.
His stories were forcibly brought here. He was dead, and then born again, and then dead again. He didn't get a say.
Apparently.
He didn't.
Where's the proof? I want pictures.
I'm on your side here. I'm an atheist. I
So
don't-
am I.
I'm just an atheist that tries to know his shit in the world of religion, so that I'm not a
Tries.
bigot.
You're always a bigot.
I'm a big.
It.
No, I'm a big it. Not a bigot, just a big it. There's a
You're-
space between them, and it's just IT. Like, I'm an it. I don't really know what I am. I'm a big it, but I'm not a bigot. And that's the T, sis.
I gotta go.
Don't knock over the mic!
What do you want?
For the 2016 election, for Republicans only, 8 people declined to run, including Mike Pence.
Wait.
He was in the running. He declined to run for the 2016 election.
Oh, okay.
15 dropped out, and Donald Trump won.
Whoa!
So
Wow.
altogether, is
Was that for 2016? You
That
said.
was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
24
Somebody
altogether?
was talking about again, and not Trump this time, talking about the 2016 election. And it was something on Twitter. Something happened on Twitter, and someone was like, they're gonna pull this bullshit just because they're sad they lost an election again. And it was like,
because some states are amending or proposing bills where the Electoral College has to go with the public vote.
it should. There's no point in having an electoral like I get it. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. That's fine.
Oh.
We don't need also the Electoral College for that republic. Like that.
No.
Considering we don't elect the Electoral College, their interests are not our own.
Mm.
So therefore, that is against a republic. A republic is you're voting in somebody who has your ideas to speak on behalf of you, rather than a direct democracy. Yeah,
Trey's not a
Trey's
human.
not a human, so he's an it. I told you, I'm a big it. But
He's
yeah,
also
we just need to get rid of it
autistic.
completely. Well, okay. A direct democracy wouldn't have a president, so I don't know what us being a republic and not of those has to do with it. Well, I'm just saying we're a republic. There's no reason we even need. There's no reason we should have an electoral college. The rant about the direct democracy is not important.
So, you're saying we should burn down the Capitol building?
I'm not saying that because that's.
It's not illegal
it's a
because
crime.
we don't have the means to do it.
It's literally conspiracy to commit murder,
Oh, great! This again.
or conspiracy to.
Say hello to our TSA agent sponsor.
To be charged with like, oh, I want to kill the president. Like to be charged to say that, you have to have the means to do so.
I think conspiracy is just like saying, like I think there's more that goes into it, and then just like, huh?
I took AP Gov. I know.
I took regular Gov, therefore I'm actually better than you.
I got college credit though, bitch.
Burn down the Capitol sounds goddamn. Oh, sounds a lot like Hitler.
No.
Yeah, Pat.
I'm not Alan. I'm not Alan.
No, but you are though.
But no, though.
It's
But
yours
you are
right
though.
But no go. What? Huh?
Is yours?
What?
Yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours.
Keep those. Go by.
So yeah.
So yeah. What else has been going on? Just trying to think of shit to talk about.
I'm just waiting for you, man.
You can come up with stuff too. You are a co-host. You
Yeah.
like to think.
He admits it. Oh,
There, yeah.
Ugh. There's this alcohol
Okay.
that, because Kroger, one thing they have is they have these build your own crates.
Okay.
So I was going through picking out things to try, and one of the things that they had was called Pure Still.
Okay.
It's fucking water
Okay.
with a hint of a fruit, and like, what I'm gonna say is vodka in it.
Okay.
It literally tastes like if you had a uncarbonated LaCroix.
I don't really drink LaCroix because I'm not a piece of shit, so...
Exactly. It tastes god awful. Only pieces of shit like LaCroix. And I will call your asses out. Looking at you.
Just the royal you? Like, just everyone watching? Or was that...
Oh, they know who they are.
Okay. Alright.
Are you on fucking Facebook?
I'm on LinkedIn, actually. Trying to find stories.
Just go to Google's homepage, man. Welcome to the part of the podcast where we sit around and Google
Well,
things.
there's... I'm trying to...
Alright.
Let's go to Google News.
Off topic, the Pathfinder RPG shows why open gaming is wonderful. Only Pathfinder though?
I was like,
D&D?
why are we not talking about Pathfinder? I mean, it's been out for a long time.
Dave Grohl reacts to
Dave-
huge Led Zeppelin surprise. Oh boy, let's
Are
look
they-
at a reaction.
Are they alive? Is that the surprise? Because that's pretty surprising.
Foo Fighters frontman was recently surprised with a copy of Led Zeppelin by Led Zeppelin and looked thrilled in a photo.
Wait,
Grohl
because
told-
you've never conditioned yourself into liking the taste of something. I think Kick is a LaCroix drinker.
Probably. I told you. Called him out. Grohl told Rolling Stone in the past,
Forgot about that.
heavy metal would not exist without Led Zeppelin, and if it did, it would suck.
Um,
So that's Dave Grohl for you. Foo Fighters, look him up. You'll like it.
so did you hear about the Lee Cindy Yang scandal?
Oh, I might have.
The masseuse.
Go on.
So there's another Trump scandal that happened like either this week or last week or something, like end of last week, something I think. And it was like a masseuse that, well, she was a masseuse but also a prostitute,
Oh, so one of those masseuses.
and so it was like,
The happy masseuse.
well, you got a happy ending. But she's been seen at like various events with Trump. She's been at Mar-a-Lago with Trump, and I think it was Eric and DTJ
Mhm.
have confirmed using her. And so it was like this whole thing of like,
The whole family shares the same prostitute? What the fuck?
Welcome to the political
I'm not, but
version
that's
of
because
anything and everything.
I'm not, but that's because I have the taste buds of a 7-year-old.
How old is Kate?
Kicks like our age,
Oh.
like a
You
year or
sure?
so younger than me. He's in
He
he's
knew
in
about
high
direct
school.
democracy.
He's in high school. He's in high school. He's the oldest of my audience.
Hit it.
That helps your taste.
But yeah, that's yeah. So there's a whole like prostitute scandal.
5 seconds.
Oh, I think it was Meghan McCain that I was talking about that made that tweet I was talking about. But she also had an emotional The View, you know, for every fucking 65-year-old retired woman who watches The View.
Is the View
Saying
the sequel to The
oh wait,
Voice?
no, this is He Will Never Be a Great Man, so it wasn't Meghan McCain.
Is The View just the sequel or the prequel to The Voice?
It's the sequel.
They are very different shows, so I mean, it could be like one of those kindergarten
There it is.
kindergarten cop 2
Yeah.
kind of sequels where it has absolutely nothing to do with it,
Mhm.
but the major features of Windows 10 version 1903. Google's upcoming Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL look stunning in these new renders. Reputed Gambino crime boss, suspected killer flashes MAGA and other slogans on hand.
Uh-oh.
O'Rourke faces sharp backlash from the left. Alright. Reuters reporter takes heat for sitting on Beto O'Rourke hacker story until after Senate race against Cruz. Let's I'm 17. No, that's Penguin. Oh, I forgot about Penguin, actually. Yeah, Penguin's like a year older than me. He's Irish. Yesterday was his day. I didn't wish him a happy Heidi's Day. I feel bad now. What? Thank you, the courier. Finley man struck by van in downtown Finley. They're telling the hard-hitting stories.
T-Series 1. I saw a news article that just recently, probably because of the shooting scandal.
They were close. They've
been
been close for
close.
like a month now. They've been
T-Series
within
is now overpassed PewDiePie.
yeah, they've been within like 10,000 subs for a
There
couple
was
months
also
now.
an active shooter on U of M's campus the other day.
On who? U of F?
Yeah.
On Finley's campus?
No, U of M.
Oh, U of M, Michigan? So I didn't hear about that. There was a shooting at Cincinnati's campus, and no one let them know until after the shooting was taken care of. After the shooter was detained and everything, they did not put out an alert until after the shooter was detained.
That's
Yeah, like that's
incredibly
real fucking
irresponsible.
Cincinnati of them. John Oliver's rules of engagement for internet shaming and call-out culture. Shut up, John Oliver.
So I have found something that is the best memes of 2019 so far. So first off, there is the J.K. Rowling tweeting,
Fuck
where it's
me.
like no one blank J.K. Rowling, and it's like, oh, seven
That-
people
Wait,
are gay.
that's a January meme?
Apparently.
That's literally started this year. Like I've seen that this
Mhm.
this month. The,
It might not be they're just January J.K. Rowling.
yeah.
tweeting. Learning to be Spider-Man, where it has the
Oh yeah, the
big
Spider-Man. It's from Spider-Verse, where they're like, I like that one.
AOC dancing.
love AOC.
Sasuke getting choked
I mean,
out.
she's two left for me. She has
I mean,
great ideas. She's very much at Bernie Sanders. She's got great ideas, but no way to back up those ideas.
I know.
So it's like yeah, cool. Let's get those ideas going. Please don't raise taxes in order to get those ideas going.
I mean,
Like there's no funding behind them.
Next one is the Sasuke getting choked out. meme.
Sasuke, not Sasuke.
Sasuke.
There is literally another vowel in there.
Sasuke.
you know he's not good with vowels.
He's just not good.
We got
general.
the powerful Shaggy meme.
Don't you do that.
The powerful Shaggy meme.
That keeps coming back.
I know, it's
It's
great.
like every month, like it keeps coming back.
Shen Yun.
Fake news. What is this? This is a link to a YouTube video.
Oh, great. And then February.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's up by like 10,000. Well.
Well, I just did the check. PewDiePie has like 700 something, and T-Series has 900 something. I don't think that's truly live.
It's live.
Well, just check their channels
It's
though.
literally live. Okay, it's live within a like few minutes then. But yeah, I mean that sub gap is shrinking. I'm pretty sure at this point people are subscribing to both now, just to keep it going. Of like, oh, T-Series is getting close. People just keep subscribing. Let me in.
February is the let
me in. I love that one.
There's the also I think there's I don't know if it's, oh my god, what is this? The Buff ASCII Bunny Bodyguard.
Buff ASCII. It's ASCII Bunny Bodyguard. Yeah.
It's the big
The
buff
big-
bunny
big-
and then
the
the
big
small
bunny
little
made
one.
out of characters.
Me with a heart.
Oh,
Or
the
a face.
smiley face.
Mhm.
I like that one. It's
It's
dumb.
like me, frowny face, and then
Something
it's like
happened.
something happened and then me
smiley
smile.
face. Yeah.
Pokemon
Gaylor
UK. That's probably a UK meme. They're not allowed to have memes.
Summoning circles.
Summoning circles are funny. Some of them, yeah.
Some of them. It's one of those that's like gets very old very quick.
And then one that I didn't mention.
Mansion.
The 21
Marilyn
Savage. 21 Savage memes because he.
Oh, because he's British.
But he's British. Oh, that is a funny one though. I enjoy that.
That's funny though, because it's like people like he's getting detained by ICE, and it's like stop. He's been here forever. He's been here his whole life. He's practically not even British. It's like so are lots of other people. Why is
Goes
he
to show you
because
what
he's a
fame will
rapper?
get you. Mhm.
And shitty rapper at that.
God, I hate
21
this.
Savage came to BG and like they had to block off several parking lots, like several acres
go
of
to
campus
BG?
just to. Who the fuck knows? Honestly, that BG wasted their money on him, and that's why they had to raise their tuition.
Figures. Are you just going through fucking Instagram?
Shut up.
Oh my god. This guy is constantly on his fucking phone, let me tell you.
I am. I have no life.
Maybe talk to people. Especially people that are in the fucking room with you.
I don't like you guys.
Your porn set.
I don't like you guys.
He says. Yeah, we do a weekly podcast every Monday.
I don't like you guys.
Now you're on goddamn Discord.
I'm reading things.
You can't read!
Neither can you.
I was just about to say.
A meteor exploded in the Earth's atmosphere with 10 times the energy of the Hiroshima atomic bomb. CNN, I highly doubt that.
Proof. Pixar didn't happen.
Oh, I'm gonna read the article now. But I highly doubt that happened. 10 times the energy of Hiroshima. The bomb that wiped out most of fucking...
Hiroshima?
Hiroshima. I forgot that Hiroshima wasn't the bomb, it was the city. But yeah, the bomb that wiped out Hiroshima, I feel like it's not 10 times that strong. I feel like we would have felt something. Don't look at me like that, disembodied voice.
No, I pronounce that different. And everyone.
Hiroshima?
You say Hiroshima?
I do say Hiroshima.
It's Hiroshima, and you're wrong.
I know, but everyone in Toledo says Hiroshima.
Right, everyone in Toledo.
I know.
There's your
It's
thing.
a dialect thing. I like dialect things.
Toledo's
Also,
not a dialect.
Yes,
Toledo
it
is an autism spectrum.
I'm sorry, BG is probably worse than that.
East.
It's like BG.
Try.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. It's like the I-75 as an autism spectrum.
There it is.
Cincinnati.
It starts in Florida with Florida Man.
Florida.
No.
Cincinnati. I don't even care about like everything between
Is Clinton
Florida and
75?
Ohio. It's like the entire state of Florida, continue through Kentucky and Tennessee on 75. Cincinnati.
Wait, Kentucky's not a real
Kentucky,
place.
then
Oh yeah,
Tennessee?
Kentucky's not a... Well, Tennessee then Kentucky.
So I just clicked on an article, before you continue with that, that says
Taco
Taco
Bell-
Bell hot sauce saves another life.
Is that the one in Finley?
I don't know.
That looks like the one
2 weeks ago, we were shocked to hear that a man survived for 5 days by eating nothing but Taco Bell hot sauce packets, resulting in his getting Taco Bell free for a year. Only a
Oh,
year.
I did see that one.
My question is, how many fucking sauce packets did he have in his
That's a
car?
good question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... This started us on the path to thinking that Taco Bell hot sauce was magical, and now in light of another hot sauce life-saving measure, we think we may be onto something. In Florida, a man was sitting down at a Taco Bell in Winter Haven, or Haven, depending on your dialect.
Winter Haven.
When he decided to get up from his seat to procure more hot sauce. Is that the... Okay. More hot
I'm just
sauce.
gonna hold this and make myself look cool.
Mere seconds later, an elderly man crashed through the front of that Taco Bell with his car, hitting the table where the hot sauce retrieving customer had sat just moments before. Oh wow, there's a
I want to
photo
know
of
what
it.
word you just confused retrieving for, because or what you confused for retrieving.
Fun fact, a disgruntled ex-Starbucks employee by the Starbucks where I work crashed her car through the front of their building, and then we had the highest sales we have ever had the next day because all the Starbucks...
Police said a
customers
customer was
You
in
don't
the
care.
restaurants
came. I know, but still.
where the car crashed into the building, had just left that area to get hot sauce. The driver of the SUV was a 77-year-old man who thought the vehicle was in reverse when he hit the accelerator and was in drive instead. Although the building was significantly damaged, police said that no one was hurt.
Hold on.
And we all know...
Hold on. He thought he was in reverse, and yet had enough speed to ram into it. How fast does he leave a parking lot?
Neil.
He's like...
But pretty much, TLDR with that, the guy went up to get hot sauce packets, and the guy crashed right into his table. Right where he would have been sitting if he didn't get up at that moment to get fucking hot sauce. Quit acting like you can play guitar, Trey.
Yeah, this guitar sucks.
Can you not?
Like the strings suck,
Oh.
and that's why I want my other one back. And I want to finish my guitar. But about the meteor story, fuck off, Anderson. While you were living your life on December 18th, 2018, this is months ago, a giant space rock exploded 16 miles above the Earth's surface, giving off 10 times the energy of the atomic bomb detonated over Hiroshima. No big deal. The event is properly called a fireball, NASA's term for exponentially bright meteors that are spectacular enough to be seen over a very wide area. It was that huge, blinding fireball that rocked parts of Russia in 2013. Wait. With an impact energy of 4.2 kilotons, December's fireball was the second most powerful to Earth's atmosphere in 30 years. You may recall the first. It was that huge blinding fireball that rocked parts of Russia in 2013.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a cool story.
Really?
It probably was over Russia again, and it's probably just Russians being Russians.
Are you really surprised though? Russia is Russia.
That's why I'm saying it's not surprising, because they're probably just fucking drunk on vodka, and they're thinking meteors are falling out of the sky. Probably their own goddamn nuclear tests.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Maybe they just dropped a bomb on themselves and they're covering it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's just Putin saying it's meteors, but it's actually him literally nuking his own country.
People, yeah.
That's gonna happen to us.
Sooner there than later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Penny got a internship with a TV station in Antonio, Texas.
Gay as fuck.
Well, it's Penny, so
That's half as
she
fuck.
is gay as fuck.
Only half.
Oh yeah. Okay, so have you seen the Shane Dawson tweet?
Which one?
It's like from today or yesterday or something. But I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat. I've never done anything weird. And it was, I seen this, like, on a fucking, because, like, Bernadette and I are part of a Facebook group, for just, like, animal memes. And so someone just posted this without any context. And it was just, it was such a weird thing. But yeah, it's just, like...
I mean, I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on it.
I didn't come on it. You're gonna cry. Maybe piss your pants.
Maybe shit and cum.
So dumb.
That's a stupid meme.
I say that too frequently.
And you need to get laid.
I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat. Rupi Kaur.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
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 Ah.
Ugh.
Ah.
Is this where the porno starts?
Ah, that's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
Ugh.
What was Alan messaging me on Facebook on Discord?
Oh, great. This is gonna be great.
Okay.
Why is his name Jack Allen?
Because he's an idiot. Looking at casual button-up shirts. I don't know if I can pull them off. And they look a little gay.
Alan, you are a little gay. Calling you out.
He's not watching this. He doesn't watch my shit. Oh, good.
It's back, but I don't mind stopping.
See, Kyle.
Did you see the pictures I screenshotted?
Yeah, I seen them. I'm gonna definitely meme those later and
Great.
put them in our Discord
Right.
as emojis.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Oh, it's gonna be me fucking saying I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't come on my cat. We're gonna mute that one over there.
Your computer is so slow.
Yeah. Never mind, that's not what it was.
Why is Cake
Why is
listening to
Bitch
this
Lasagna
lasagna?
playing?
Oh,
Oh.
that's why. I was about to say, is Cake just listening to that or something?
No, because it was a clip, so it wouldn't even. It's literally just from the screen. Patrick and Trey recite a meme from memory, then say it's dumb. Is the name of that clip.
I mean, a lot of memes are just stupid.
It's dumb, but we will recite it
There's-
from memory.
There's plenty of memes. Like, one of the oldest memes of our friend group, between me, Trey, JP, Alan,
Is this balls wow?
Bulls, wow.
Balls wow.
It started out with just like we were going.
That, like, it's gotten so far. I don't even think. Like, I remember what it's from. Do you guys really remember what like the whole point of that was?
It started out something like we wanted to go.
Because every time you would say balls, I would go, wow,
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
fucking Space Jam
Yeah.
thing, and then.
And then JP and I started doing it.
And
that's
now
the
it's just
thing.
anytime we say balls, like we just say balls wow.
Balls, wow.
Balls wow.
And so, what are other memes in our friend group? Let's talk about that.
Memes
of our friend group.
I mean, there's whoer,
Whoer.
where we just we say who like who are the concatenate or contraction of who are instead of whore.
You know how that came about?
Yeah, because you fucking
Exactly.
spelled
Yeah.
HW or WHO apostrophe RE instead
Yeah.
of whore.
It's because I was typing it quickly and it auto-corrected to who are.
Who are-
And I'm
who are?
like, why? And then everyone just started going, who? One of my other favorite memes from our friend group, the drunk JP memes we got.
Fucking, I show those to anybody I can.
So, context. I was over at my girlfriend, the Disembodied Voices place, and our one friend. And
Great.
I had a beanie on at the time, and my hair was in my usual poof. I was obviously, like we talked about earlier, I had it straightened yesterday and just decided to keep it today. Ooh, excuse me. Anyway, so, because of that, I was over there hanging out, and I had my beanie on. And I was in our Snapchat group between, like, Trey, Alan, me, JP, we were just going through. And JP got fucking drunk off his ass. Like, hardcore drunk. And so...
Keep in mind, we're all split up. I'm in BG, Patrick's in Toledo, JP is here in town, in Finley.
Alan is Alan.
And Alan was probably driving to Vostoria again.
Probably. But, so, we were going through, and I was just taking Snapchats, talking to him, like, oh, it's okay, buddy, maybe get some water. And then Kate was behind me with my beanie on. He's like, are you getting your hair cut? And then I look at...
Let me see if I can actually find the fucking pictures. Like,
Yeah, so I'm going through and I'm like, oh, yeah, and Kate, like, grabbed a pair of scissors and made it look like she was, cutting my hair for a second. And so he put, no, your hair is what makes you you. Granted, everything he said was, like...
Okay, so literally...
How many do you have? You don't have all of them.
I have most of them.
Okay.
So this I have. So his literal actual message was, "Don't cut your hair. That makes you you."
And so one of the things I told him...
It's good identity. This is what I figured about. Just
Yeah, I told him, oh, it's okay. I'll just eat some, like, chia seeds or something.
Oh wait,
and grow
okay,
it
it's
back.
not. It's not what
I
you
know.
have. But so then JP. Okay, so JP goes, "Don't cut your hair. That makes you you." And then in another snap goes, "It's good identity. It make Patrick who he is. He doesn't need to change." And then Patrick told him, "I'll just eat chia
I'll just
seeds."
eat some chia seeds. It'll grow out like that. And then,
And JP replied with, which I will never let him forget, "But Garfield turned all green."
his main concern is because chia seeds were for plants that I would grow green hair.
And then he says, "I don't want to see you with grass on your grass." It's grass on your grass, yep.
The other one is something else. And so it just went into this whole thing, like, no, you can't, no.
And then, what I didn't get is you guys arguing back and forth about the fucking drunk driving. Because he was drunk and
Yeah.
you were driving.
So
he thought
my
you
friend
were drunk
Michaela
driving.
gave me a ride back to my dorm because I was in the dorms at that time. And so the way I kept Snapchatting was I was just in a car. And he's just like, no, you can't drunk drive.
I forgot about this one. Our other friend Patrick was in Chicago, and Patrick and JP just goes, "Patrick is date on Chicago."
And so we're also, and I'm driving, he's just like, no, don't drunk drive. He's like, you're gonna crash, don't drunk drive. I'm like, JP, you're drunk, I'm not drunk. I even got out of the car at the point, I'm like, I'm in this seat. He's like, okay, don't drunk drive. I'm like, JP. But those are one of my other like all-time favorite memes is drunk JP memes.
My favorite thing is what Penny sent me though, because of like it's from that same night he got real drunk, and it's his fucking picture in her Google Photos.
Oh god, what other friend group?
I'm trying to find my what other friend jokes do we have? Because
obviously the emojis of
yes,
Yeah.
yes, we don't need to go any farther.
Alan was here, you know what would happen.
We don't really have. I mean, we literally rehashed the same like 3 jokes.
But there are a few that popped up that were all like, oh. Here's the full face.
That is so. I hate that so much. Oh, here's another good one.
Oh, that's a great one.
I forgot about that one. Okay, so is that what the camping trip you guys talking about? Like you fuckers were like talking about? Are we doing this camping trip again?
Yeah, we want to.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because no one told me.
I was going to, then we never had D&D because a lot of issues kept rising up.
Yeah. I sleep with dogs. This is what I found when we went to fucking Frankenmuth in Michigan.
It was like this when she,
Oh yeah. Why is Evan's mouth just so tiny? Diabetes.
local bag. Oh, that's a great
I have
bit.
the other one of you.
It's a picture of Trey, and he looks like he's saying diabetes.
Thanks, buddy.
Diabetes.
Here's a good one of
You can't really
Brax.
see the bottom, but there's his face.
Diabetes. Here's a good one of Brax.
Oh, Brax, that man.
Here's the same picture of Brax that ended my suffering.
I have a bunch of JP just flipping me off.
I've got this one of Pav. It just says, "The orphans are burning." This is my favorite photo of Pav.
I know a good meme.
Yeah?
So, in our friend group, it was me, my friend JP, and our one friend, oh my god. Oh my god. Please put that away. Please just put that away.
Is it JP's penis?
No. That's a
No! But!
You tell that story first. That's a great meme. So,
okay.
yeah,
You
you
go
go.
first.
no you.
Okay. No, you.
No, you.
So we got. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He sees all.
He sees all. So yeah, JP, Patrick, and I were walking around. We have a reservoir.
Pav was there too.
And was he?
It was all four of us.
Okay. Oh yeah, because Pat was the one that started taking his clothes. So yeah, so the four of us were walking around. We have a reservoir here in town, so we were walking around that one late night, and we found a big like kid's ball. Like
Green.
One of those, like yes, it was a green ball, and so we found that and we were bouncing it and carrying it with us for the whole walk. And then at some point, I smacked it and it went into the reservoir. JP's thought process was, I want the ball back. I don't want to get my clothes wet.
He stripped down and was like, I'll just go swim for it. It'll be fine. We're like, you know what? Fine. You do you dumbass.
What
So he
stopped him was we took his clothes and started running.
Not really. That
Pat
was,
took his clothes and
so
started
what
running.
happened was he stripped down and got it. Swam for a good like minute,
And
and
it
then he's
got
like,
cold.
I need to go back. I need to go back. We're like, he's like, oh, it's cold, so I'll just get sucked down if I try to go out more. We're like, okay, buddy. He gets in. Pav immediately takes his clothes and runs, and we get a bunch of photos that we now refer to as Sasquatch JP photos. And they look, he's naked, so we won't show any of
We won't
those.
show them.
But one of them he's covered up, but he looks exactly like Sasquatch.
I forgot that's where that sticker of me came from. Like in our party at Faye's house.
Another good meme
Or was this at Faye's house?
was
No, this was at Grace's.
JP, me, and our one friend Victoria, we were at his house, and we're like, hey, let's get a pizza. So we order from the regular place we do down the street of his house, and we were like, oh, once they said, oh, the order's ready, JP's like, oh, I'll go pick it up. Does anyone want to come with? Victor and I looked at each other, looked at him, and said, bye. So JP went by himself. And he comes back down doing his JP cry, and we're like, what? and he opens
Oh, yeah.
the box lid to show he dropped the pizza. He asked us, "Oh, have you guys looked at Snapchat?" Before he did that, and we're like, "No, why?" And we were, oh, there's the Sasquatch JP, by the way. And we were like, "Oh, okay, we'll just what do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, I dropped the pizza," and we went through the Snapchat. He took a Snapchat of, "Oh, got the pizza. On my way home with the pizza," like 2 separate snaps, and then the third one was just the pizza that hit the box on the ground. He's like, "No!" So every time we get pizza, we're like, "JP, don't drop it." Oh, that's Cornet, you.
It's a flugelhorn. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. You don't know what instruments are.
Thank you, Google, for using that picture of me. This photo bothers me because, like, all day for that senior awards, my glasses were crooked. Like, they were literally like this the entire, like, they were just like that, and I don't know how I never noticed it.
That's it. He's busy all day in town.
Okay. Yeah, his spring break is this week, so. Ah, yes, Quentin showing off his Mexicanness. Oh shit, it's 7:30.
Hmm?
I'm trying to find memes in my phone now, and I don't really have any. I mean, I have good ones, but.
Not for the kidlets.
Nah. What other jokes do we have in our group? I mean,
it's mostly
I think
those
are the big ones.
big ones. You don't touching that thing and toying with it. You're gonna knock it
You're
over.
right. You're right. And they're all at JP's expense too.
Yeah, most of
Well,
them.
most of them. We start hanging out more so we can get more
Yeah,
jokes.
get more jokes. Saturday, I want to do D&D. So
Well, we'll see what happens.
wake your tired ass up.
I wasn't tired. I was literally sick.
Well, stop that.
Well, you know, when you have a job and 2 schools you have to go to.
Why do you have to go to 2 schools?
Well, I don't go to it yet, but PG.
So you only have one, so your excuse is literally my excuse.
Yes, but
But no! I was also making fun of Trey for not just having a relationship.
I mean, yeah.
There's also the 2 taking the girls to the movie stories.
Yeah, there's those. I'll tell those.
Go ahead, yeah.
So, it took 2 of my friends to go see movies.
Different times.
Different times. I did not take them at the same time. And both times, I tried to put my arm around them. And first one went fine, you know, it was fine. I hit her in the head. But,
With fine.
well, like, I went like, oh no. And then was like, my bad.
My
That
wife.
one went fine afterwards. You know, she was cool. We just never dated. You know, whatever. And then the second time, the other girl freaked out real bad. And she like pressed up against the seat, and my arm got stuck. So I just kind of sit there like, shit, until like she would lean back forward and I could move my arm out, and then I just sat there the rest of the movie like, it's not a good one. And now every time we watch that movie, she brings it up. So
Was it Passengers?
it was Passengers.
Did you watch it more than once with her?
No, I watched it once before I went and watched it with her.
Mhm.
I watched it with Jordan and Jared, and then I went and seen it with her because she wanted to see it. So then we were already talking about seeing it. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'll go see it with you. So I don't do that anymore. If I send you a pic, oh no.
Oh,
no.
Alan, you dog.
Can you tell me if I look like a faggot?
Yes,
Jesus
this
Christ.
is now the Judge Allen's fashion segment. But yeah, we'll tell him. We'll be nice.
Well, I'm just gonna tell him he looks like a faggot.
Messaging Christian. Yeah.
That's not a ye, it's a ye. Alright, fucking know your yes, okay?
Oh, yeah,
It's not
your
that
ass.
fucking hard. Is that a promise? That's what I thought, bitch. Captain Marvel was good.
Was it?
Yeah, real good. Apparently you haven't seen it, so I guess I just won't talk about it, because spoilers, but it's a good movie.
Everyone dies? Oh, yeah, no, that's not yet.
That's Infinity War. And also Endgame. No, but really, it kind of like puts a nice little bow on the MCU.
So like it's not making them?
It puts a nice little bow on the MCU so that Endgame can promptly come through and run a sword right through it all. And Marvel. I told Christian he and I need to watch all of, like, we talked about marathoning all the movies over a weekend.
Jesus.
Yo, boy, Weeb Otis is here. Hey, Crotus, how you doing, man?
Is that Weed Otis?
That's Weeb Otis. That's Weeb Otis is Crotus. Welcome. You followed me before this became a thing, or
became a meme
before we started doing this. So welcome to the podcast. This is the podcast.
Anything and everything, where we talk about anything and everything that's on our
Right.
heads, and sometimes long pauses.
A lot of long pauses.
Mostly because Trey doesn't know things.
Cool emoji. What other shit's been going on? We need more shit to talk about. Talk about. If we don't find shit to talk about, I'm cutting the podcast.
I mean, there's plenty to talk about. We just gotta get on the topic. One of the things I know is with D&D for you guys, it's about to introduce some more stuff for you.
About to introduce some more stuff?
Mm-hmm. That was this next session I wanted to do.
Oh.
There's a lot going. For those who don't know,
with them glasses.
For those of you who don't know, Trey, JP's roommate, and Alan occasionally, and Caitlin. Hold on. Pause for judging Alan's fashion.
Well, you can keep talking.
No, I want to watch this.
Jesus Christ, he looks like every photo.
He looked like every stock white boy ever.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna say. Fuck. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just not gonna respond to him anymore.
Maybe I'll hang out with Alan.
But what were you talking about?
For those who don't know, yeah, Trey, JP's roommate, Alan, and occasionally Kate, we all play D&D together, and so I've been DMing it and going through. It started out as a simple quest to have them get a orb for a king, magic orb, help power a man's village. Why not?
And
at the end of the session, it turned into I had to write an entire new quest line because they wanted a pirate quest because JP is a gnome cleric sea captain who has his own ship and a crew of 4 I let them start off with.
But here's the kicker. We went back to the original campaign after.
They've been trying to. So I think I have a way for them to get on this task. They're doing alright.
Alright.
I have now since made the orb something actually powerful to watch out for with 2 other items that they want to now go relocate. And so with the human ranger, the dragonborn barbarian, the tiefling bard, the gnome cleric, and the half-elf professor, wizard, and the half-elf fighter.
Guitar Boy is not here. Guitar Boy doesn't usually do the podcast with me, so it's Landon.
Is Guitar Boy Alan?
Guitar Boy is Landon. Yeah, no. So, but maybe Guitar Boy and I will stream sometime. I don't know. Continue. Yeah, Kate. Curtis was at our Explain Your Fuck, Alan says. Curtis watched one of my Apex streams that Landon and I did.
But anyway, so their job that they're doing now is something that's not even a real quest. It's what they are doing is find the other 2 items and then hide them.
Yep.
So that way,
to be fair, I was ready to be done. You're the one who kept steering us back onto that. I was ready. I was like, all right, cool. We talked to the king. We turn this in. Then we're done. We do something else.
He isn't evil, as far as you know.
Yeah, I was like, cool. We trust him now.
Well, you trust him. Professor's still on the fence, and JP, you know,
Michael and JP just want to kill shit.
No, JP wants to fucking accuse him and kill him and take his island for his fucking own, and you fucking know that's the truth.
You're right. You're right.
And so, with that cast of characters, I am going to introduce a plot point to hopefully put a stop to who is the true bad boy. I wrote a bunch of backstory on this item in 3 pieces.
Yep.
So, that's exciting. Hopefully, next Saturday we can play.
Also, I talked to Landon, and he actually is down to play D&D. So maybe I'm thinking me, him, AJ, with you as a DM, maybe perhaps.
Okay.
Sometime if we find time.
When would you guys be free?
We'll have to work that out, but I think that's gonna be our group because AJ and I don't like large groups anyway.
Because if so, we could honestly do it on Mondays. Do shorter quests though.
With this and then trying to go to the gym and work, I get off at 5. My Mondays are already packed.
Well, I know. That's why I'm saying skip the gym.
No, that's not an option.
That actually is an option.
It may be for you.
Maybe for all of us, because everything's an option. It's just what...
Everything's an option, but that's one I can't afford.
I mean, you can't afford it. Plastic surgery is a thing, Tubbo.
Oh!
So, yeah.
I'm glad that I'm actually trying to better my health, and you're just telling me, no, don't fucking worry about it. Play a game. I'm glad that my support system really just doesn't give a fuck.
I've never been your support system. Come on.
You're right.
You've done that. You followed me. But that's a meme. Going back to that.
That's a meme that needs to die.
No.
Because. Fuck you.
For those of you who don't know, Trey,
which is everyone.
Yeah. Trey and I became friends his freshman year, my sophomore year of high school. And so the way we kind of became friends was we always hosted a competition for band for a while.
We don't do it anymore.
Yeah. At Donnell, that was a giant thing. We got there. I was there early. His mom was helping, so he was there early. And I was just like, I'm going to go walk around. And Trey's just like, can I come? I'm like, sure, why not? We started walking around, just having a fun.
Having a fun.
Talking. And then took a photo on the pond. Good time.
Which, if you follow me on Instagram, that photo resurfaces every goddamn year.
Yeah, it does a lot. It's great, though. It's a good photo.
It's
very
not.
prepubescent us.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah, me before I was 200 pounds. 300 pounds.
And so...
Garble.
So we, had this joke because then we would just hang out more and more. So we had JP to hang out with. And then... Boom, bada bing, bada boom, our group is here. And so, the joke is that, like, every time he gets upset with me or something, he's like, you followed me. You had a choice, and you chose wrong.
Looking back, if I would have known that that's where that choice would have gotten me, probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you'd be at home, depressed like a motherfucker.
I already am that. What else has changed?
You have a
couple
friends.
I've got you making me depressed like a motherfucker.
But then you also have Alan.
Making me depressed like a motherfucker.
And JP, who will make you depressed
Making me depressed like a motherfucker.
Wonder how him and Allie are doing.
I asked him. He said they were fine. They were doing better.
It's good.
It was funny. We were talking. Something got brought up. We were playing. We were at JP's or at AJ's for a game night on Friday.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was like, he's like, you know what we should do? We should play Secret Hitler. And I looked at it. I'm like, is that what we're gonna do tonight? We're gonna fight. And then something got brought up. He's like, I mean, Allie and I are, so might as well be you and me too, right? And then just kind of stared at me, waiting for people to laugh. And he's like, things are not good at home. I was like, oh man,
things are not good at home.
Things are not good at home. Alright, well, it is 7:45, and I need to get ready to actually go to the gym.
It is a short podcast today.
It will be a short podcast tonight, because somebody...
Trey.
Was late.
Trey.
Yes, I was late to my own house.
Bet.
Alright, but thank you guys for watching.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the Anything and Everything podcast.
Nope.
Local bands, what?
We got a
What?
Was that a clip? Oh no, you went out.
No. if you have any local bands, local to you, local to me, or just bands that aren't as popular that you think deserve more recognition, be sure to tweet at me or Patrick. Hashtag AEBands with an album name and an artist, and we will feature them on the side right there as you see. We will feature them there. Otherwise, we will see you next Monday. This has been Trey and Patrick for the Anything and Everything podcast. See you guys next week. Kate, hit the thing.
Professional. Ooh.
This one?
Yeah, that one.